So, the first thing that I was told to do, without any hesitation whatsoever, is to not look at the cards, but look at the card meaning book and flip to a certain page. And the one that I got was black tourmaline. And what the black tourmaline crystal does is erase your negative electric energy, and it assists in creating healthy boundaries. So, if you've ever heard of EMF fields, like in ghost hunting, when people are looking for EMF readings, basically, a lot of the time electrical signals can get in the way, and that's what it is. Anytime you plug anything into a wall socket, it releases a little bit of an EMF reading. So the more of that you have in the household, the more it kind of messes with your natural body's energy signals. And that's why a lot of the time people think their house is severely haunted with poltergeists or anything like that, when it's really just an overwhelming amount of electromagnetic fields, signals. So what happens is they get an overimpending sense of doom, dread, depression. They're scared, like to their core. They know that something is wrong and they feel something scary. So I think that this is obviously metaphorical, but today for you, everything is about grounding. You did get these two grounding rocks. Oh, and I'm wearing the same colored sweater. Yeah, okay. Then yeah, this is definitely for you. So, you need to focus on not swimming up here, just being down here today, and about this whole situation. So, if you ever don't really know how to ground, you can do it really simply and easily and just put a hand on the top of your head, which kind of brings all those foo-foo crazy energies down. And you say, please, guides, spirits for my highest good, help me ground and be in my body and be with the earth. Mother Earth keeps coming up, so that's important for some reason. Okay. So your first card and your main card here is this cute little cat. So it's upside down though, and I feel like you can get a sense immediately of what this probably means. So sure, he's stretching, but he's also clawing, and you can see that his nails are really coming out. You can see the pink parts. So not only is he trying to attach himself to something, he's also creating scratches and claw marks, and he can pretend that he's stretching, but really he knows that what he's doing is creating these little claw marks that aren't going to hurt so much as be reminders and stay annoying and really dig deep into the other person. So it says that these negative feelings about yourself aren't helping. Aren't. That was a major thing, actually. That's what the book says about this card. The negative feelings that you're having about yourself are not helping. Specifically, aren't helping, okay? That's something you really need to hear. The only way out of the situation is through the situation, and there's no magic solution. And I wrote lol beside that because right beside it you have the Page of Wands, which is this this little cat is so transfixed by this bird, and he wants it so badly, but he's not really reaching out to get it. He's just kind of staring at it. And look at those eyes. He's actually being completely hypnotized. All right? Those little snaggle teeth. I love these cards. They're so cute. But then the next one that I got right beside it is this one. And how freaking, like, my god, my dude. These are two completely different sets. This one is supposed to be the swords. You see his little, like, sword. And this is wands. So they don't even go together. But holy shit, do they actually, like, go together. So what this means is this guy, and I don't know who this is exactly. I don't know what this means, but you probably do. Look at how kind of content and annoyingly just annoying he looks. He's like, yeah, I got it. I know what you want. I have it right here, baby. So he's like holding that stupid little wand thing, and he's dangling this frickin' bird, man, and he has you so transfixed. And I don't know if it, like, who this represents exactly in the situation, But yeah, just know that this is not everything that you want it to be. You know, like this is one of those guys that says everything right, that does everything right, but then at the end, he's just like, "Oh, well, yeah, I mean, of course I said those things because I wanted to sleep with you." Right? That's exactly who this dude is. He's like, "Yeah, I'm getting everything I want," but he's being like annoying about it, and he's making sure that you're really transfixed on everything. So, this one was pretty controversial to me. It says a new start is coming, and it's a new moon. And I wasn't sure if it meant that you just think a new start is coming or if it really is. And I think maybe it's something like in your brain, like you're going to start thinking and feeling something different as opposed to it really being something practically new, but I'm not sure. Maybe this is going to Okay, I'm going to start over. Life is cyclical, okay? It goes in cycles. And this one kind of means that you're wiping your slate clean and something's going to happen fresh. And it doesn't mean that it's a new situation necessarily, but maybe you're just going to view the situation different. And I think that's what's happening here. And then this one here, the gibbous moon, you're very close to achieving your goal, which really just means it's a good time to start a new project, but don't push too hard. So maybe the new project is how you think about everything, because there's like a whole theme here about starting something new and just being at peace with yourself and really understanding what's happening. So if you push too hard, and I think you know that you can't right now, then there's a short fuse and you can cause something to go boom, all right? Some negative effect that you don't want, that you didn't mean, and that's not even real. That might just be taken negatively or in a different context or something. So do not push. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah. So the next one that you have is Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? So what this one is saying is that she is afraid, right? Everybody's afraid when they're about to go fight, right? But the thing is, she's going to fight. She is courageous. And that's the main thing that it's saying, that you need this, because fear is natural. Fear tells you exactly what it is. Oh my God, this was the reading for today. Fear tells you exactly what it is that you need to change. Man, so focus on the things that make you like the most scared or the most uncomfortable. Man, yeah. So it literally says sometimes fear is an indication we are facing the right way and live from the heart. Okay. So, you know, if you're feeling something, your gut's going to tell you what you have to work on and what you have to feel. But while you're doing this, don't just get all up in your head and try to force feelings and stuff that aren't really there. So the card that I pulled for crystals was hematite, grounding. So this one is saying that you really, 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 really need gentle healing after shock or trauma. And saying connect to Mother Earth. Okay, so you've been working on a new project or a new idea, and now is the time to move forward and ground to manifest this new creation. So you've really gotten a lot of that, is that there's a new idea or a new way of thinking or a new something that you really have to delve deep into. And then what I told my cards to do, I said, I think that there's another one for you, but I'm not sure. So I just kept shuffling and I said, if there's another one for her, then it's going to fall out into my hands. And not even 5 seconds later, I got the black tourmaline. Remember how at the very beginning I told you that it told me to just pick up the book and flip to a page and I got black tourmaline? This one literally fell out of the deck. So it's confirmation for you that you absolutely need to think about this, okay? So you need to ground and you need to protect yourself. That's what black tourmaline is setting boundaries, but not in like a petty, angry type of way, actually just knowing what you need and being clear about it. And don't worry about stepping on anybody's toes, because you don't need to worry about that at all. I promise. You just need to protect yourself with everything, okay? So this is your main thing. If you can find black tourmaline even, this will really get you through the next little while if you can like find it online or in a shop or something. So the next to last one that I was drawing is the Two of Air, and I was told to read from the book for this one. So it literally says stalemate, uncertainty, considering options. It's time to take a break. Time to take a break to consider my options and think about things. There's no need to rush forward. The perfect answer for the highest good will come to me if I take my time and remain in a peaceful state of mind. Okay, so she's like kind of meditating while she's dancing with her weird little birds there, and it's... And the last thing here is the Six of Air, and it's so beautiful. I keep having to stare at it. It's so nice. So, sorry. What it means is you're going through a transition, and there were stormy waters, or is currently, and you're going to get to such a calm state of peace. Those clouds are receding. It's a beautiful, like, sunsetty sky, and you're going to come out on top. Like, you're going to feel like you're just floating through the clouds. And see those peaceful little birdies, like, following everything? So you need to hear this, that when you take a calm and heartfelt approach to this, it's gonna really get you through to the other side. Oh, and that's what this one said, right? So it says that the only way out is through. So you really have to feel everything and go through the storm and feel the turbulence. And then you're gonna have a calm transition into peace. So it was really showing me, by the way, these little like heart symbols almost on the edges here. Let's see if I can focus it. Anyway, I don't know if those are important to you at all, but it was showing me those because they were supposed to mean something. This entire card really is like heartfelt transition. Like it, oh shoot, come on. Yeah, this is kind of like the culmination of everything. And then so these peaceful crystals that I pulled out this one first, and then I was like, well, am I sure that it's the right one? So I pulled out a second one, and it's like the exact same type of crystal. So these are just telling you to ground, and that magic is sparking in the air. It's sparking everywhere, and it's meant for you. And you already have it. You don't even need to find it. It's just almost there. So I love you, and you're gonna do great. It's gonna be okay.